Welcome to the tutorial video on learning Bootstrap. In this video I'm going to talk about containers and rows. One of the best functionalities that comes with Bootstrap is a management system that allows you to break down your layout into containers, rows, and grids. Grids will be covered in a next video, but in this video I want to talk about containers and rows. So we can start to think about containers and rows by using the metaphor of a spreadsheet. That is, we have the entire spreadsheet that is the container, and then we have within those rows, and then we have within rows columns. The rows and columns build towards the grid system, which will be covered in the next video. But the first two initial concepts, the container and the rows, are what I'm going to talk about here. So let's move over to the code. I want to talk about lines 12 through 24 of this code right here. In the previous video, we established we can use the Content Delivery Network, the CDN versions of Bootstrap. I included the style sheet, as well as down here the script tags following the information that was given to us on the getbootstrap.com website. So we used the center column and we're using the Bootstrap CDN. So coming back over here then on lines 12 through 24, that's where we want to concentrate in this video. The Bootstrap CSS framework, the grid system, is based on CSS classes. And so the first of which is helpfully named container. So therefore we have a container, notice class equals container, on a division element right here on line 12. It encapsulates rows. Within here I have an H2 header inside container, and then two rows, this one lines 16 through 18, and this one lines 20 to 22. We see here then we have a container. Inside the container is two rows. Inside the rows then are content. And again, as I discussed, we have containers that hold rows that hold columns. And the rows and columns build towards the grid system that's covered in the next video. But we want to make sure we understand this. So we set a division to have a class equals container. Then we set divs within that, nested within that, to have the class row. So we have containers that hold rows. And when we run this, we see that. Notice we see inside container, then we see row 1 and row 2. Not terribly exciting, but we're building in complexity here. So again, containers hold rows. In the next video, rows will hold columns and will build towards the grid system. So let's review everything here. I'm including the CDN versions, Content Delivery Network, of the style sheet. Down here I'm including the script tags. I could also alternatively have downloaded Bootstrap and put the files within this website as well, but for this example we could just use those versions since we're quickly prototyping and talking through. I covered lines 12 through 24 in this example, where we created a div element, a division. We gave it a class container. Within the container we had rows, and we have their own divs or divisions with class row and class row right here. So we have one row and then a second row, rows within containers. Thanks for watching.